me guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 2, Episode 20. Let's get into it. Rah. You know what? I don't think there's been a rah last episode. So for those of you on YouTube that get really mad when I don't do the rah, maybe it's because the episodes don't start with a raw. People seem to really like the roars, so I give the people what they want.
Unauthorized incoming traveler.
Who is it?
No idea, sir. SG-5 and SG-14 are out, but neither are due back until tomorrow.
No iris code?
No, sir.
I did not give the order to open the iris, mister.
I did not open it, sir.
Is
Well,
this
close
the Nox? I feel like the Nox would be able to do that. And we haven't seen the Nox yet this season. Hold on. And I feel like a lot of the big elements from season 1 we've seen again in this season. Like, you know, with Teal'c's family, you know, we dealt with Shirey. Maybe we're dealing with the Nox now.
I'm trying, but
And
the
Thor.
computer keeps overriding it.
I'm gonna guess no.
Search him.
General, if I may suggest allowing Carter to do it, she can detect other stuff.
That's true, actually.
Hello. What's your name? Okay. My name is Sam. I have to check you for things you probably know nothing about. He's not Goa'uld or Jaffa. I can't sense any Naquita. As far as I can tell, he's clean.
What's he doing here?
I'm here to warn you.
Okay. Of what? I mean, we are at episode 20. We need something.
Well, as far as I can tell, he's human.
No bomb in the chest? A little biohazard in the tooth, maybe?
He's no threat to us as far as I'm able to tell, but he's pretty weak. I'm guessing he's malnourished.
What's your name?
Your name is Colonel O'Neill.
How'd you know that?
My mother told me.
Your mother?
She says I am to speak only with you.
Let's step into the corridor for a few moments, folks.
So what do I call you?
I do not have a name.
What's your mom call you?
Son.
It's not much of a name.
It's more of a description.
Yes, it is.
Mother says you too have a son.
Had.
I had one. He's gone now.
What was his name?
Charlie?
Charlie. I like Charlie. It's a good name. Can I be called Charlie?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Okay, Colonel O'Neill. I'm Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Call me Jack.
Colonel O'Neill, any more insight into the boy?
Best I can tell, sir, the kid survived a Goa'uld massacre.
Well, that would explain Mom. It would be a natural psychological defense mechanism. He's convinced himself that she never left him, that her spirit, for lack of a better word, is always with him.
Well, how did he know about the Salish?
How do you know about my kid?
Is it possible that he's some sort of psychic?
Maybe we'll turn something up in our examinations.
For the immediate, should not our concern be the threat of the planned Ritu attack?
We need to determine the validity of what little information the boy's given us. Teal'c, I'd like you to accompany Colonel O'Neill to see him. Listen to his description of the attack on the Ritu, and let me know if it appears to follow normal Goa'uld tactics.
There you go. See, that didn't hurt at all, did it?
It probably did.
Jaffa!
Get that a lot?
Charlie! It's okay.
He's a Jaffa. He wants to kill me just like he killed the Ritu.
No. He's a good Jaffa. In fact, he saved my life one time. He hates the Goa'uld as much as you.
No!
Oh, for crying out loud. Look, Mom. You said you trust me, right? Well, I'm telling you, Teal'c is okay. In fact, all my friends here at the base are okay.
She's over there. Mother says to trust only you and the other members of your team.
Good. Thank you. Charlie? Teal. Teal? Charlie.
I am pleased to meet you.
Listen, Charlie. We have to ask you some questions about the attack on our people. Can you talk about that?
What's going on?
Sorry, O'Neill. I must leave this room.
What's the matter?
My symbiote became agitated when I entered the room.
Any idea why?
I can tell you only this, O'Neill. In all of my years, I have never experienced a symbiote so disturbed. There is something unusual about this child, O'Neill.
Tell us why the Ritu want to attack us.
It's not the central authority of the Ritu. It's only the Ritu rebel faction.
All right, why do the rebels want to attack us?
Because the glowing-eyed people attack the Ritu.
The Goa'uld.
And they think, hey, let's pass it on. Pay it forward.
The rebels believe that the glowing-eyed people are too powerful to destroy directly. They believe they can only be destroyed by attrition.
Attrition. What does that mean?
Attrition is the gradual diminution of strength or number by...
I know what the word means. I meant in context.
They must want to kill all possible hosts. They must think that if the Goa'uld have no new hosts to infest, that they'll eventually die out.
By attrition.
Yes.
Well, that's insane. There are billions of possible Goa'uld hosts all throughout the galaxy.
And they are not all human.
Mother agrees.
Charlie, I'm curious. Are you a Ritu?
No. I am of your species.
Is your mother a Ritu?
Of course.
And is that why we can't see her?
Yes.
Well, if you're one of us, why can you see her?
Because I'm special.
You're special. How?
Mother created me to serve as an intermediary.
She created you.
Yes. She hoped I would be older before we came, but my accelerated growth caused my body to begin failing, so we had to come sooner.
Captain, you're our physics expert here. Is it possible there's a creature standing here that we can't perceive?
Theoretically, it is possible, sir, yes.
So what? Prepare for an attack by an invisible army?
If there is a Ritu in this room, it came to the Stargate, and it is capable of controlling the iris.
Son, how did your mother do that?
I am no longer called son. Call me Charlie.
Charlie, how did your mother control the iris?
Mother came ahead of me weeks ago. She observed you and how you operate the iris. Then when the time came, she opened it for me.
She just typed it into the computer.
That is how the computer behaved, sir. As if it was being overridden by another console.
So the Ritu can operate things in our phase?
Yes.
Well, then let's have some proof that she's here.
Carter?
Have her type some letters.
It is possible, sir, but it doesn't seem very likely.
Mother is growing impatient with your narrow-mindedness.
I mean, there's some proof, I guess. I mean, you could have just, I don't know, moved a light.
How do we deal with an invisible threat?
We need a way to detect them.
That would be helpful.
I have that way. It seems my symbiote can sense this creature.
Okay, limited helpfulness right there.
Explain.
Can it tell us where exactly in a room a Ritu is, how many there are, what they're doing, etc.?
It was not that specific. It only detected a presence.
So, limited.
Perhaps if my symbiote can detect this creature, the Goa'uld can also sense them.
That's a good point. They had to see them to wipe them out.
Perhaps the Tok'ra can be of assistance.
It could be our best hope. Captain Carter, Dr. Jackson, signal the Tok'ra.
It's gonna be the third time we see them. It's gonna be her dad? Yeah, it's gonna be her dad. I thought so.
Hello, Sam.
Dad, we have a little bit of a situation, and we may need Selmac's help.
Selmac. I thought maybe you just wanted to see your old man.
I do, Dad.
But this time we do need your symbiote, Jacob.
Nice to see you too, George.
No offense, old friend.
It is an honor to once again return to your planet, General. What can we do for you?
Have you ever heard of something called a Ritu?
Yes. Why?
We may have one here.
Toka Kree, Taklan and Obi-Lan. Please send him back to where we came from. In the meantime, take me through this Ritu.
Why did he run away if he's going back? What? I'm confused. He's gonna freak out again.
Charlie? Sorry, it's okay. That's right, he's not a Goa'uld. It's a Tok'ra. We're okay.
Dad?
You are correct. There is a Ritu in that room. Taklan. This will illuminate the Ritu if it is there. Follow me.
Jacob?
Please don't hurt her.
So fuck, that does not look great.
God. Hold your fire.
She could have hurt us a long time ago if that's what she intended.
Tucker Creek. The Ritu are a pretty peaceful race. The Goa'uld wiped most of them out just because they were a possible threat.
Okay, but how did the Goa'uld wipe them out?
They were able to isolate the emissions that we are sensitive to and develop a device that would expose the creatures. This is a transphase eradication rod.
Transphase.
The Tok'ra have managed to rip off several versions of this device. It's also capable of terminating a Ritu.
Well, do me a favor, will you? Don't terminate this Ritu. I promised the kid.
It appears this Ritu came to warn us of an impending rebel attack.
Yeah. The Ritu rebels are kind of like terrorists are here on Earth. Nasty guys. They could do a lot of damage here, folks. Kill a lot of people.
How many are there?
Don't know. But I do know their MO. They work in small groups of 5 suicide infiltrators. They sneak in, they split up, plant destructive devices, and try to maximize the damage before they've even been detected. But they usually attack Goa'uld planets. Any idea why they want to attack here on Earth?
Apparently to destroy all possible hosts.
Is it possible that they can get through our iris?
No. Their molecules wouldn't reintegrate any more than yours or mine.
Can our weapons even touch them?
Earth weapons will not be as effective as a TER. But since the Ritu are somewhat affected by solid matter in our phase, your weapons might at least slow them down.
But essentially, we'd be shooting at nothing.
You bet. Pretty tough to shoot at a moving target that you can't see. Even with TERs, it's tough. Best weapon is advanced intel, knowing where they'll come from and how.
Well, I should talk to Mom. She might know where this rebel staging planet is.
Mother says not to cry.
Crying's okay.
She says the boys of your culture do not cry.
Not true.
Not true.
In fact, there's an official list of reasons for which crying is a good thing.
Mother is leaving.
Now, see, that's a good reason. Look, Charlie, before she leaves, do you think she could tell us where we could find these rebel Ritus?
She says she'll show me the address.
That'd be great.
Jack, could I be your son for a while?
I don't know, Charlie. I don't think you'd want that.
Yes, I do. You'd be great. I can tell.
I'll tell you what. Let's deal with these Ritu, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So me talking is not surviving.
This is a bit of overkill, George. I told you these rebels work in 5-man squads. There'll only be 5, maybe 10 of them there.
I don't want to take any chances, Jacob.
Looks clear.
Let's go do some snooping around. What do you say?
Colonel, the Ritu are present in that direction.
How many?
I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot of them. Because he said that they're only in squads of 5 or something.
Whoa.
$5 or $10?
So you would say threat assessment is high?
Oh, yeah.
There were a lot of them, sir.
They are indeed invisible.
You sure none of them came through with you?
Can't be sure, but I don't think so. Selmac's tremor stopped a few seconds after we got through the gate, and my guard did a TR sweep of the room.
Of course, it would only take one to open the iris, correct?
Well, we could put palm scanners into the iris control system to prevent that. I mean, I assume they don't have palms.
Take who you need and do it now, Captain.
Probably should have done this
Let's go
before
see
going
the boy.
there.
Okay, that should...
Because now they could be doing it right now. They could
Teal?
be, if they do have palms. They probably don't, but...
Colonel O'Neill, are you with Charlie now? And Mom's there? I think we may have a stowaway Ritu who came back with us.
Lockdown is in progress. Stand clear of all level access points. I knew someone was going through that window with that shot. Oh, more from came through. Oh my god, how many came through? I thought you did a sweep.
Anyone get a count?
We had 4 here. What's that one in the control room?
Yeah, it's one of their terrorist teams. They didn't want to be seen until their destruction had already started.
Emergency lighting enabled.
We've dimmed the lights to get a better contrast on the TERs, and we've shut down all access to this floor and sub-27, so hopefully they're trapped in here with us.
Well, assume they are. We'll do a sweep of all 3 access corridors, sealing as we go. Try to corral them.
Seal blast door C3 East.
It's that guy's first day on the job.
Jack, what happens if they come through the door behind us?
What? Don't do that.
Feels like one of those, like, I don't know, VR sessions or something. Well, whoopsies.
Dad, you okay?
Not really. Get the damn thing. Salma can take care of me.
Plenty of time for you to throw that.
Don't shoot!
Oh, hey, no one shot at Snoop's. Another one in the room.
Easy, sir.
That hurts.
They're like giant bugs. What the hell? They're like
Give me a
praying
count.
mantises or something.
I got 1.
I also eliminated 1.
And we got 2, and Mother got 1. I guess that makes 5.
So that should be all of them, right?
Well, let's make sure. Take a team and do a sweep of the
This
base
is
camp.
5 to 10.
Yes, sir.
So we all got to calculate our points now after this VR session.
I'm sorry.
Doc?
His pulse is very weak.
Why are we not working really
I may
hard
be
on
able to
him now?
stabilize him for now, but you have to remember, sir, he has 2 major organs about to fail.
Why are we just standing here
just
talking
a
about
kid.
it?
We've got all this fancy equipment around here.
Colonel, I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
Let us take him.
Can the Tok'ra help him?
Yes,
Excuse me, isn't he a little young to be a host?
he is young. But the Tok'ra symbiote that we introduced to his mind can teach him. He will grow up with the advantages that great wisdom brings.
2 key words there. Grow up.
The Tok'ra are probably the only way that'll happen, sir.
Yeah, but also he doesn't really get to decide.
Do it.
You're giving him the thing that he's afraid of.
Keep the TERs. We'll get you more as soon as they become available.
You know, there's another rule that says it's okay to be sad when you're saying goodbye to a new friend.
I want to stay with you, Jack.
Jacob's gonna take you to a place where you can get well. I can't do that. But you know what? I'll come visit. Okay?
Guess.
You know, I really didn't feel. It's really weird. I didn't feel as much of a bond between those two as I did with, like, Sam.
The Ritu are guileful creatures.
Little
And you're
girl.
at the disadvantage of not being able to sense
know.
them, as my Jaffa friend and
That
I
one
do.
just didn't
Well,
work
we've
for me.
installed the hand scanner so they can't open the iris at least.
You are only one, Tilk. Please, be diligent. They will not give up. They will attempt to send more infiltrators.
George.
Alrighty, well that was Stargate SG-1 Season 2, Episode 20. Like I said just before, I didn't really feel the connection between Jack and the child. I don't know. Like, I guess they were trying to go for like a, you know, he could possibly have another Charlie. But I don't know. It didn't really tug on my strings that much there. I think they could have done a better job. I don't know. Maybe it was the kid's fault. I don't know. I really don't. I just didn't really feel... I don't know. I didn't feel the connection. Those creatures looked so weird. Are we going to be dealing with them again? I don't know. But we'll see, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one.